All right, here we go. I am alive. It has been quite a while since I last streamed, so glad to be back. Um, Work has been hectic today, so yeah, I am just taking a break, resetting. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start going through this book. So it's called The Mammoth Book of the World's Greatest Chess Games, a new expanded edition now with 125 games. And so my goal for this book is to basically go over like 5 games each stream slash video, and yeah, do analysis on it. I expect it to be like a very illuminating learning experience, and it'll be cool. Yeah, so it's also like I got it off Amazon too, and all of these all of these games are like from the 1800s, 1900s, all the way up to what's the latest one? 2010. Yeah. Yeah, I would say like the first 110 are like 2000 or earlier. So, yeah. Cool. And then as well, I will be posting, excuse me. I will be posting like the game like who versus who, like the match number, like location and year in the description. I'll update it somewhere, most likely on YouTube first, and then I don't think I can do that on Twitch, so sucks for y'all. All right, so this first one is let's see. I'm just looking through the foreword, which is by Vishy Anand, a former world champion. So game one, Alexander McDonald to versus Louis Charles de Labourdonnais. Very French, yeah. So fourth match, 16th game, London, 1834. Sicilian defense, Lowenthal variation. And then, oh wow, the book actually talks about like the players, like background and stuff, and then also like a little bit about the game before it goes into the moves. So yeah, let's yeah, I'll talk about the game intro. It says the game after some lackluster opening play from McDonald, Labourdonnais sets up a powerful mobile pawn center, very much in the style of Philidor, the greatest French player prior to Labourdonnais. He plays extremely energetically to support and advance the pawns, and when McDonald threatens to make inroads around and behind the pawns, he comes up with a fine exchange sacrifice. The tactics all work, and Black's pawns continue their advance towards the goal. The final position, once seen, is never forgotten. 3 passed pawns on the 7th rank, overpowering a hapless queen and rook. Wow, that actually sounds really, really intriguing. So, let's get started. All right. Gotta make sure I have to have one hand on the book, one hand on the soundboard, and one hand on the mouse. So let's make sure. Let's see, e4, c5. I'm assuming a black wins, so let's switch this up. So 90. Oh gosh, I should, instead of looking up and down, I'll look like straight and hold the book like this. All right. So knight c6, d4. We got a classical Sicilian, e5, and knight takes. Okay, so this is very unusual. Usually, what white will do is knight b5 to cover d6, and yeah, you can see the engine is marking that as well. An alternative is knight f3 or knight b3, both of which isn't as common as knight b5. So I think knight takes c6 is a very interesting. What does the analysis say? Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, and then b takes c6. Oh, and I guess the one reason that knight b5 is the move is it emphasizes like this backwards d pawn, and when you trade, you allow black the opportunity to basically undo that like backwards d pawn. So yeah, cool. So b takes c6, bishop c4, knight f6, bishop g5, bishop e7, breaking the pin, developing queen e2. So this is very intriguing because It's protecting the pawn here, developing the queen, but what was it? By exposing a6 f1. Okay. White only encourages black to advance in the center. So d5. So here we begin to see the beginnings of the pawn center. So first thing that white does is trade off the bishop. Hmm. Oh, going back a move too before queen e2, the book also says like he should have instead tried knight c3 or bishop takes first and then knight c3 again. Yeah. So let's go here. Take, take, take. And it has quite a bit of analysis. Let's go into it really quick. Yeah. So the analysis is like, what happens if white takes? Take, take. And black has bishop check, bishop d7, knight c3. All right, so we got 2 pawns hanging in the center. Oh, and it says like another sideline is if take. I think knight take, right? Knight, bishop takes. Oh, knight take, yeah. Take, take, and black can maintain comfortably maintain the pawn center. So that's pretty solid. So let's go back here to knight c3 as a sideline. I'm not gonna go through all the sidelines, but I'm gonna go through like the main sidelines. Yeah. Let's see, d4, bishop takes f6, bishop f6, knight d5, and this does not work for white because of check. And b4, let's see, because if queen takes, then we get the fork, so we definitely don't want that. I'm assuming like bishop takes, I think. Let's see what the next move is. Yeah, bishop takes. Take here, take here. Oop, take here. I think check probably. Yeah, oh, this is actually check with a question mark. So, question mark. Yep. Interesting. Check with the question mark. And it says, like, after normal moves, white's shattered queenside pawns will give him a dreadful ending. So, yeah, it's saying that, like, this is such a bad pawn structure that white is, like, basically in a GG mode. So here, king d7, knight takes. Oh, and then the bishop retreats, and the knight is trapped. So for this endgame, yeah, black's going to be a lot better because he has the bishop pair. He has a great pawn center, good pawn structure. Yeah, this is like, I would definitely take black because 2 bishops versus a rook. And do we have a pawn advantage? Nope, but this is backwards. These are isolated. Very nasty. Yeah, and even engine is saying like -4 and stuff. Yep. Cool. So, wow. Okay, I also think like if I'm going to go into this much analysis, okay, this is like 4 pages. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe not 5 games like in a one stream, but maybe it's possible. It's probably going to be like an hour for 5 games or something. All right, we'll see. Yeah, this is my first time going through the book, so it's literally like barely creased. So, all right. So let's go back to where instead of take, white took first. Yeah. So white takes, black takes, bishop e3. You want to maintain this like tension in the pawn center. You don't want to like trade it off immediately, sort of like what we saw in the sideline. Maybe a little too quickly. Like this is like a good center for black. Yeah. And remember in like the forward, like the intro to the game where like basically black was able to get up to a really strong pawn center and that just basically rolled over white, even though white had like a queen and a rook up and stuff. So that's like how critical like a strong pawn center can be. Yeah. Bishop e3, castle, castle. So let's castle, castle, and a5. So right here, black is threatening to trap the bishop and also gaining queenside space and also threatening this skewer to get a rook for an exchange. So let's see. So here, take here. d4, and then c4. So white takes advantage of this pin, since you don't want to do en passant as black, and then now you get a pass pawn. And also a space for the bishop to retreat and put pressure on this, just in case, you want to do something like that. So this is, oh wow, there's like a huge ass paragraph. So in the paragraph it says McDonald, who is white, decides to play actively, hoping that his own passed c pawn will prove as strong as black's d pawn. However, oh crap, I might not read the whole thing. Let me just skim it and then try to summarize it. Yeah. Okay, so basically it's saying like black pieces are better mobilized and have more scope or area to maneuver. If this were modern times, a white as a grandmaster, like a white grandmaster, like excuse me, a grandmaster in modern times who is white in this position would be trying to develop the queen knight and aim to restrain and blockade the c pawn or the d pawn, and then eventually start attacking it from the front with the c pawn, trying to chip away at it. Yeah. Oh, and then it says like, however, this game was played almost a century before Nimzowitsch systematized the concept of restrain, blockade, and destroy. In the early 19th century, more standard for players to try to solve positional problems by lashing out aggressively. Okay. So yeah, and then it ends up saying like more prudent options is like c3 or knight d2. And personally, I prefer, I'd probably prefer knight d2, but I like c3 too as well. I can see why either is good. So main line, queen queen b6, queen b6, bishop c2, trying to get that, and bishop here. And then this is like I guess a small trick. This is like double question mark. Where's the double question mark? And we'll lose the queen because discovered a check. Yeah. And so knight d2, trying to maintain control over that square, and rook a e8. So good. So black is well developed, has a very good pawn center. Bishops are along the long diagonals, which is awesome. Bishop pair. Black definitely has the slight edge here for sure. And then it says like the commentary says like Labor Denai correctly perceives that his rooks belong on the E and F files, despite the fact that this leaves his rooks poorly placed to put queenside pressures. So that makes sense. Okay. And it also says like black will need to push his E pawn to make real threats down the line. My words, not the books. So also, if that is the case, then you will want to push like to e4, and you want the rook to support that. So that makes sense. Cool. All right. Let's see. So next move from white is knight e4, bishop d8. You want to keep the bishop pair, and also, excuse me, be able to play f5, like make room for that f5 to push the knight and get this like super awesome center. Yeah. So bishop d8, c5, and then queen c6. So you can't play this because that's checkmate. Preventing knight d6 or f3. Oop, f3. And then bishop e7. So this prevents knight d6, which is annoying. And then white plays rook ac1. And then black goes boom, f5. And then book says black immediately begins this decisive advance. Note that he spends no time on prophylaxis, against white's queenside play, confident that his pawn storm will sweep everything from its path. So remember, chess terminology, prophylaxis is like small moves to prevent like an opponent from doing something. To put it succinctly, it's like playing you'll see like people play like a6 or a3 or h6 or h3 to prevent like a bishop pin on like, oops, not that, on a knight against the queen or the king sometimes. So that type of like pawn to a3, pawn to a6 type of prophylactic move is what prophylactics means. It's like do something small, do something small in your current plan to prevent your opponent from getting a big step. So like it's a small blockade and a small time commitment for you, but like a larger one for your opponent. Yeah. So f5, queen c4 check, and then king back. All right. And then also if here would be met by queen b5 and then queen b3. Yeah. And then also says that if you try to block with rook f7, yeah, you lose an exchange. Bishop a4, yikes. Yeah. Here, knight d6, ooh, yikes. Yeah, this is a bump. Where is it? Here's my soundboard. That is not good. All right, so let's go back to mainline. Where here. Good. All right, so bishop a4, and now we swing over to queen h6, right? And so now we give up the exchange sacrifice. So takes, and then holy cow, there's like a alt line where like bishop knight d6 is done, and it says black must play extremely precisely to keep his advantage. So here the precise moves is here. I think okay. Oh, I take that back. This is not take here. Delete move here. And bishop c7, c6. I think probably here, or e6 or e4. C6. Yeah, e4. And then there's like 3 alt lines, each of them, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, holy cow. There's like 4 alt lines. Oh shoot, 5, 6. There's like 6 alt lines, and I'm not gonna go through all of them. But the basic idea is that for black, this is pretty bad. And then there's like chipping away at the center. There's like a potential check here. Yeah, doesn't look that great. Yeah, c takes b7, queen takes h2, things like that. Yeah, and then like the white king is like on the run. Yeah. All right, so bishop takes e8. e4. Wait, what? Where is bishop e? Oh, f takes e. Wait, what am I missing? Did I miss a move or something? 23. Bishop takes e8. Oh, whoops. The knight. Sorry, I am not on the right one. Here, I'm right here. Yeah. So take here. Ooh, that's not good. This is bad. So not only do we take a knight, it's sort of like, remember when we gave up the exchange in the corner to get like the bishop pair? It's sort of like the same here. Dang it. Sorry, I need to bookmark this. It's like the same here where we take the knight and we still threaten the bishop. If he tries to like save his bishop, then e takes f3 is like, yeah, GG. It's like, yo, yep, not looking good. So let's go here. So c6. Let me. Yeah, I hate doing this. C6, like a paperback book, like holding it in one hand, especially when you're at the beginning of a book or the end of a book. C6. Oh, so apparently this is a question mark mistake. So what is the correct move order is queen e3 check, king h1, and then take. So okay, yeah, good to know. That's interesting because like for me personally, I would have taken the pawn 2 first. But I think where is it? You want to check first because once the king moves, this take is a lot more forceful. There's nothing, I guess, like if happen to take back, then you can take. So I guess like what I'm trying to say is like here, if like let's say here check, I guess the king could go here, but that's really dumb. But still, I guess that's not the right answer. But it's just like it's all sorts of bad regardless, I think. Yeah. So rook c2. So I think e4, right? Nope. Oh, never mind. Check first. Check. Oh wow. Okay, so actually let's go back. So as white, you might be wondering like, hey, what happens if I take here? And this is actually a double question mark. And queen e1. This actually gets white's mated. So check here, check here. Oh, no, never mind. It just leaves it at that, which makes sense because you get here, here, what? Here, here. Wait, I'm not doing this right here. Wait, there's just, oh, maiden 4. Whoops, I can't even get maiden 4 right now. Rook f2, I got rook f2, and then was it? Oh, rook takes b2, that's it. Okay, so what was the other outline? C takes b3, queen e3 checks. Or if, here, rook c2. Wait, no. C takes b7. Or go back one. If this happened, it's also queen check, king h1, queen check, king g1, and queen f5. Oh, rook f5. Yeah, I was like, queen f5 doesn't make sense. Rook f5, and this is very decisive. Maiden 3, maiden 5. Yeah, this is unstoppable. This is where is it? Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. Queen e3, king h1. Oh, nope. Rook c2, and then queen e3 check, and then king h1. So this is a question mark. I mean, I guess like, oh, apparently if I go here, black has nothing. That's very curious. Oh, wow. Okay. What happens if this? Oh, queen e2. Ah, very interesting. So that is why king h1 is a mistake. Wow. So it was like, oh, so going back now, that is why, like over here, it says like e takes f3 was a mistake. That's why it wanted you to do queen check first, because it forces the king here, and then rook c2 doesn't have the same type of stopping power, like defensive power. Yeah. So king h1, bishop c8. So probably some type of here or check. Yeah. Bishop d7. So blocking. Yep. And then e4. Very interesting. So instead of like trying to bring up more force, like with the bishop or the pieces, you just solidify your center a little bit. You bring up this pawn for force. Yeah. So the threat apparently now is queen e1. And then there isn't much white can do about it. So that's very curious. So wait, what? Oh, I totally messed that up. My bad. I skipped like an entire column. So bishop d7 and f2. There we go. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like e4. I was like, all right. So f2, cool. So f2, black is threatening both d3 and queen e1, queen f1, queen takes, check, and then eventually mate. So rook f1, I think d3. Yep, d3 here, and then e4. Nope. Oh, we take here first. Cool. And then e4. So now this is very solid. So you got like this pawn that is locking in locking in white to the back row. These two are like crazy passed pawns. Man, this is just ugly. There's this coming in soon. Yeah. So queen c8. Oh, queen c8. You're trying to trade. I think queen d4. Maybe wrong though. Or maybe it's queen e2 still. Bishop d8. Oh, never mind. You want to keep the rook. You just want to make sure that there's no pawn promo. Queen c4. And it also says like queen c6, queen e1 is no different. Rook cc1 is met by queen f4. Okay, and then yeah, you're going to play e3 and e2. Cool. All right. And so E3, E2. Where is it? Queen C4. Oh, Queen C4. And then queen to E1. Boom. Exclamation point. All right. Rook C1, D2. Oh my god, this is a... Whew, where is it? Yeah, this is a... Yeah. Very nice. D2, queen C5, rook G8, because you get this is checkmate, right? Rook G8, rook D1, E3. Oh my god. Hey, Hound, how you doing? Yeah, definitely a long time no see. I had a great Thanksgiving break, pretty much, and yeah, I'm just back to streaming. I'm just going over like world's greatest chess games, and it's pretty cool. How have you been, Hound? Yeah. E3. Let's see. Queen C3. Queen takes D1, and then rook takes D1, and then E2, and then this is just, ooh, this is a, oh, nice. Yeah, this is beautiful. And then, oh wow, it even had, and then in the back of the book, like, excuse me, in the back, like, of the game, like, end of the game, there's like lessons and takeaways. So I'll read this straight up. 1. A large mobile pawn center is a major strategic asset. So throughout this game, we saw that as Black was advancing these pawns, they're like White sort of just slowly got like pushed back into the back rank. He got crushed. He couldn't like go past the center. Like it was a big like hindrance, right? So it was like a dead weight almost. So major strategic advantage. Number 2, don't be afraid to sacrifice to press forward to your main strategic goal, e.g. the advance of a pawn center as in this game. An advantageous position does not win itself against a resourceful opponent, and at some point it may be necessary to get your hands dirty and analyze precise tactical variations. I think that makes sense, right? So if we go back to here, nope, a little bit more. Yeah, like, oh, no, this is sideline, main line. So like right here is when we see that Black gave up the exchange, took this piece instead, and also gave up this bishop. So tactical variations incoming for sure. Yeah, and then trade. I don't think there were many tactics after that. I guess a little bit here, but this is more about pawn promos. But yeah, this is all right. Let's see the last one. But yeah, making sure that you sacrifice in the right time for like a good return on that sack. It's very meaningful. Number 3, when the pawns are far advanced, close to promotion, always be on the lookout for tactical tricks involving promotion. The final position of this game should provide a necessary inspiration. Make a mental note of it. Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I have never seen this. And I think at the beginning the intro said like, yeah, this ending position will be like forever memorized. Like once you see it, is the final position when seen is never forgotten. Yeah, like I've never seen anything like this before, and definitely can see why it's like the first one in the book. All right, so what I'm going to do is like after each game, like it would be such a shame if I didn't save it somewhere. So I am going to populate all these details. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna make like I'm probably gonna add this to like a collection. Add it to libraryinterest.com. I don't think you can see me hover over it, but basically like under like there's these accuracy moves like to this like in this section that's hidden by my cam. I'll add it to a collection. I'll share the collection link on like probably on the YouTube video because I want to leave this up because this is like a pretty cool thing to do. Hound says that's awesome, doing great, happy you're back. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, that was a couple minutes ago. My bad. You know how I get sometimes. I'll talk a lot and do focus on the game and then miss chat for a minute or two. But yeah, let me type this out. So, oh crap, this is gonna take like 2 minutes. Alexander. Yeah, so like going back to like the game save itself. So like, oh crap. I want to like not only save this in a collection, but also like save the PGN itself. So like, I don't know if the collection. I imagine like the chess.com collection can export the PGN like straight up like once you see it in the collection like / library, but I'm not too sure. Let's see, Black one for sure. What was it? I'm just gonna put 4th match, 16th game. Oh, where is it? Location is London. Um, London dates. Let's see, 1934. Oh shit. Oh no. Yeah, I guess I can. That's all I can do, right? Eco. There's no. Oh, round would be fourth. I guess fourth match, right? 16th. Oh shit. Fourth match, 16th game. This is ugly. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Um, right events. Um, cool. Yeah, I mean these are like sort of old school like matches and stuff. So, all right. So I think this is good enough. So let me new analysis flipboard, reset, download, add to library. So I'm gonna create a collection called the what's the title of the book? I'll just leave it at World's Greatest Chess Games. World's Greatest Chess Games. All right, and then save it to here. Let me check out the library because I would like to see the collection in chronological order. You know, like one to. Let me open up my profile. Like from one, like game one should be like, wait, games. Yeah, 1 sec. I think it's under learn. Oh no. Oh, take that back. Nope. Whoops. Went too far. Library. All right, and I'm gonna share this in the chat. At least I should be able to get a link to it, right? Download game. Paste PGN. Oh, import study. Paste URL. Oh, here we go. Make public. Yeah. So copy. I'm gonna post this in the in Twitch, and then I'm also gonna like add it to whatchamacallit. A lot of copying. Oh yeah, obviously. I'll put it in the YouTube description later. Download collection, delete collection, definitely not. Yeah, how do I edit? Ooh, game title. Yeah, perfect. There you go. Game 1. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh no, it's fine. Game 1. All right. Oh, all right, cool. This is gonna be like my Twitch grind. Like I'll go through 150 of these games or 125 of these games, slow but steady. So this took like 30 minutes to do one game. Damn. I mean, for this game, it was definitely worth going back. Yeah. So let me also see if I don't know if I need to download it now. Okay, downloads as a PGN. So I save it here in this collection, and then I can download it to PGN whenever I want. Cool. So yeah, dude, that was awesome. All right, let me do a new analysis, new board. So that concludes game 1. Game 2 is the Immortal Game, called the Immortal Game, and Adolf Andersen versus Lionel Kiersits. Oh fuck. Kieseritzky. Yeah. London, 1851, King's Gambit. Apparently Adolf Andersen was crowned unofficial world champion after handsomely winning the Great London Tournament of 1851. Let's see. What about Lionel? Born in Tartu. He is a openings theoretician. And invented a line in the King's Gambit, which is considered a main variation today. Oh, all right. Cool. So let me go into the game intro. The game description intro, I mean, to be specific. Weird. 1 sec. Sorry. I need a... Yeah. Book got scuffed. All right. So the game. Intro. Dubbed the Immortal Game by the Austrian player Ernest Falkbeer, this is a game typical of the Romantic era of chess, in which sacrifices were offered in plenty and most were duly accepted. Andersen's love of combinations and his contempt for material are plain to see here. After some imaginative opening play, the game explodes into life when Andersen plays a brilliant and sound peace sacrifice. Spurning more mundane winning lines, Anderson raises the game into another plane by offering a double rook offer, followed by a dazzling queen sacrifice, finishing with a checkmate using all 3 of his remaining minor pieces. Wow. In the final analysis, it could be claimed that it's not an all entirely sound, but this is merely a case of brilliance over precision. Cool. So since Adolf was white, we will flip the board. All right, let's go. Let's see. Where is it?
Ready, go!
Yep. And so E4, E5, F4, E takes, King's Gambit accepted, bishop here, queen check. All right, one sec. Twitch is acting up. Let me refresh. But while that is going, also like in the book it says like modern players prefer knight f6 or d5 instead of queen check. All right, Twitch is good. And going back here, king f1, b5. Oh, what? Where's my where's it?
What?
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely not normal. Or could it be? There's a huge ass description. This counter gambit was named after the American amateur player Thomas Jefferson Bryan. Kiersaritsky. Okay, that's how you probably pronounce it. Oh wow, that said it's mildly dubious, but it has been utilized by Garry Kasparov. So wow. And Garry Kasparov also defeated Nigel Short in 1993 in a World Chess Championship PCA. Oh wow. Oh, and Kasparov won the gameplay matches by a 4-0 margin. Oh shit. Interesting. All right. That was a great side tangent, but bishop takes, knight f6, knight f3. So hitting the queen, develop with threats, right? Queen h6, and then d3. Protecting e4, also here. I'm very curious to know why like knight c3 was not the suggested move here. Oh, it was. I mean, in the annotation it says the more active knight c3 is probably better. So let me go here because there's a sideline that seems pretty straightforward. Knight c3, g5, d4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, you want to get the pawn center. d4, bishop b7, h4, rook g8. King h1. Oh, wow. Take. I assume rook takes, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I don't play King's Gambit, so queen g6, queen e2. You got to defend the checkmate. Where am I? Oh, queen e2, knight takes e4. Oh, so this pawn was hanging. Rook takes f4, so we hit the pin piece. I assume f5 though. Something, yeah, f5, knight g3, queen g3, and knight takes e4, and this is 1-0. And this was the actually Short versus Kasparov game where Kasparov was black. White wins here. Ouch. That is whew. Yeah, where is it?
Surprise!
Yeah. Should have left the soundbite finish off, but whoops. Interesting. So bishop takes, rook takes. Why is the... Oh, yeah, this rook is hanging. That's why. Ew. All right, so let's go back to d3. And knight h5. All right, so this is the idea where we fork, and if white takes, then check. So I am assuming that knight h4. Oh, okay. So this doesn't do anything because you just take, and the rook's not undefended any longer. Queen g5, knight f5, c6. So it says that here, instead of like c6, or perhaps after c6 and then on the next move, black should try g6 to get the knight out of this outpost here. And that makes sense because this knight is pretty pog. Yeah, right here. Oop. Here. G4. Oh wow. So you hit this. I hit that. Knight F6 and then Rook G1. Oh, so a complete piece sacrifice. Holy cow. Okay. An imaginative piece sacrifice. The idea is to gain masses of time driving the black queen around the board. This will give white an enormous lead in development. So this is accepted. H4, Queen H6. Yeah, these type of things don't look pretty at all. So I am assuming this doesn't work, right? So I assume take this first. Oh, I take that back. H5 was played. Oh, all right. Queen, because there's only one move, right? So I assume maybe this and this. Yeah, Queen F3, Knight G8. All right. Yeah, so let's see. Bishop takes F4, Queen F6, threatening that. Yeah, black. This is a pair. This is like the more aggressive option, and it was suggested in the book that Queen D8 is preferable sometimes, or just like it. Correction. Much more sober is the full retreat with Queen D8. Although White's development advantage should still be decisive after 16 Knight C3. So yeah. Let's go here. Yeah, Knight C3. You see like this coming in with the noob fork hitting the queen. Ooh, this is also, if it was like, it's so bad. All right, here, queen takes b2. Holy cow. Yeah, this guy is definitely money hungry. So, question now, bishop d6. Double exclamation mark, and also question mark. Can I add two at the same time? Nope, it's only one. Yeah, I'm just gonna use dun dun like that. Here is the Immortal Sacrifice. The two exclamation marks are for ingenuity, while the question mark is for the actual strength of the move. With bishop d6, white says to black, take my rooks. Given that black can actually spoil the fun by choosing a resourceful option at move 19, it should be pointed out that objectively stronger moves do exist for white here. Hubner gives 3 possible wins, and Hubner is a person mentioned earlier in the commentary. He is a German grandmaster who reviewed the game for Chess-Based magazine. It doesn't say when, but that's what it said. Okay, so instead of this, I'll just play the... Oh, crap, there's a lot of moves. The first move is like d4, and should I go through the entire line? There's a lot of sidelines even after the 3 main ones. How short is the game? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah. Dude, the game's like 5 more moves later. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go too deep. Queen takes a1. King g2. Queen b2. D takes. Knight a6. Knight d6 check. Oh, whoops. Here. I assume here or here, but King f8, bishop e5, threatening checkmate, and also hitting the queen. So yeah, this is not bad. Check. So get out of the way. And f6, and then knight takes f6, and then yeah, this is hard GG. Yep. Okay, so the second move out instead of d4 is bishop e3. So you can see the idea is to prevent the bishop from attacking the rook. So after bishop e3, there are 2 separate lines. I'll go with the first one because it's just one single line. Take, yeah, and it's take. Check. I think bishop. Nope, probably king h3 again. Here. And oh, deflection. Yeah, so if queen takes oh, nope, d6. Because if takes, then you just discover check, and then this will lead to checkmate usually. Yeah. So queen takes. Oh no. What? I think it was d6 was main line. So take, queen c8 checkmate. All right. And all right. I'm definitely going through the second line too. Let's see. Bishop e3, d6, bishop d4. Oh, another piece sacrifice. So takes. And the sideline is like white also wins if black gives up the queen. But in this case, we are going to take check. So now we see this in full beauty. King d8, check here. I think here again. Yep. And then queen f8 check. King d7, queen f7 check. Throwing this away. Take, or push here. I assume here, right? Knight f4 check, king f6, and then g5 checkmate. Holy crap. Yo, that is one lit af checkmate. Yep. All right, so that is like move 2. Move 1 was the d4, so bishop d6 instead of bishop d6. What's the third move? Rook e1. All right, so defending the rook. So that's the other option. And there's 3a and 3b. So I'll go 3b because it literally says go here and then d4. So that's looks like the general idea. So the 3a line after rook e1 is knight a6, bishop d6, bishop e7. All right. And there's a sideline too as well for that, but for now I'm just gonna stick with main line. Take. Check here. Oh, whoops. No, that's definitely not it. Whoops. Delete move. King d8, knight f7 check. And wow, yeah, this is not looking great at all. So the idea is just because, oh gosh, just because this knight covers these two squares, this knight just removes this f7 pawn, and the queen comes down for like that back rank checkmate, which is, you know, a beauty in it of itself. Yep. All right, so going back to the bishop d6, and the current assessment by I didn't click it right. So the current assessment by I would say, like, you know, GMs and people who have analyzed this Immortal Game over the years is that after queen takes b2, white has many ways to win. The chosen one that Adolf played in the game seeks the most brilliant finish. And so check. Check. King e2, bishop g1. Oh, yikes. It also says, like, a strong move would have been queen b2 as well. So let me exclamate mark that because that's what it says in the book. And then after which, and it says, like, after queen b2, the outcome of the game is not really certain yet. But yeah, that's interesting. So take oh, holy crap, e5. Oh my god. Okay, that is a beaut. Blocking off the black queen from this. So the idea is here, checkmate. And then it says black has many defensive ideas like f6, bishop b7, bishop a6, queen c3, bishop b6, and even queen takes a2. And none of them actually work. Actually, I don't see why queen takes a2 makes sense, but oh no, it's a 3c. Oh, my bad. Oh, I totally messed that up. Wow, I gotta walk back like the past 2 minutes, or 1 minute. f6, bishop b7, and bishop a6 are the 3 main moves. And then after bishop a6, because the king can escape to this square, is let me go here first. Bishop a6, knight c check, king d8, I assume. Knight takes a6. And then, okay, and then now queen c3 makes sense. Bishop e6 makes sense. Queen takes a2 makes sense. Okay, cool. So that makes a lot more sense. And I'm not going to go into each sideline in detail, but this is sort of like what the initial assessment looks like. Yeah. So let's go back to main line. Bishop takes g1. Right. e5. E5. Oh, no. Ah, crap. I need to delete this. e5. Knight a6 to defend that. All right. It says knight g7 check. King d8. And do y'all see it? look at all your checks and takes, right? Remember the original idea was to do bishop c7 checkmate, but we can also do bishop e7 checkmate if this knight wasn't here. So the reason is that we do queen sacrifice, because once the knight takes, this is checkmate, and this is a beautiful game. Okay, I can see why it is called the Immortal Game. It is, yeah, a bunch of lovely piece sacrifices, a lot of tactics everywhere. Whew. All right, definitely deserves a an air horn right there. Kiss Me, hey, how are you doing? Are you following World Championship? Yeah, I am. Kiss Me. Just like very briefly, because for me, they start the games at 4:30 a.m. So basically, by the time I wake up, they're mostly done or like in the final stages. And yeah, I think like it's interesting that they're all draws so far. Um, I saw a clip from the FIDE like press conference where Andrea Botes asked like Magnus, so how does the knight move and things like that, and that was hilarious. I actually retweeted it on my Twitter account. So that's, yeah, I found that hilarious. Like, I think that's such an Andrea thing to do based off like what I know about her like Twitch personality. And yeah, do you think all 14 games will be draws? Very interesting, Kiss Me. I think there is a possibility, but I think it's more likely that like there'll be one win or one win per person at the very least. Um, I Yeah, I mean they like this is like levels and levels above me, you know. And when I say that, I mean um like they like these grandmasters, they do prep for days and even like maybe not years, but like months before the upcoming championship. Like for example, like the knight h4 line, I think not was it yesterday or today that Carlson played like the novelty, like or was it Carlson? Yeah, I think Carlson played the knight h4 like in the Petrov, and like, you know, they prep like sort of like not necessarily outlandish lines, but they prep like lines that are not commonly played. And I think like today's Petrov, yeah, I think it was today that was the knight h4 Petrov. And in today's Petrov, like I think Nepo like played it less than 5 times in like championship play or something. So like, you know, you never know like how their prep will go, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if all 14 were draws. Long way to put it short. Yeah. Um Let's see. Yeah, I think let me enter the details for this game and make sure I add it to all right. So Adolf Anderson, Lionel. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce this guy's name as, oh, how does that not, okay. Kieserits Ski. All right. Events. It just says, yeah, I'll just say the Immortal Game. Yeah, just like the, oh. Yeah, because location London, and then 1851. 1851. Close. There you go. Perfect. Let me add this to the library. So there you go. Let me refresh, and I think I need to rename it. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I messed up. Here we go. Does it save automatically? I hope so. Let me refresh. Ah, damn it. I need to save it somehow. That's annoying. Add to library. Oh, wow. Okay, so I actually have to delete this old one. It's not like Google Docs or anything where auto saves. So let me delete and refresh, and then let me edit. Yeah, game 2, the Immortal Game. Awesome. All right, dude, this is great. Hello, this is I wonder why there's no date. Oh, did I? What the heck? Oops. Did I mess this up? I think I scuffed that one. Oh crap. Wait, let me put this down really quick. Let's see. Paste URL, tags, connect information. December 2nd. Why is this December 2nd? Analyze. Maybe I need to like change it up. Details. Oh crap. Oh no. Yeah, I see why. Let me go back and update the date on this one. 1834. Okay. 1834. There we go. All right, I gotta resave this bitch. All right, and then let me refresh the collection. Say what? That's weird as fuck. Oops, this one right here, right? Yeah, I don't know why. Ah, okay, there we go. 1834. Close. Maybe I have to like close it and then save. Maybe. Oh, wait. Ah, crap. Damn it. All right, let me. How do I remove from library? Maybe that's what I need to do. Remove, delete. Yes. And then let me add this. Oh no. I don't want to refresh this though. Fuck. At least let me download it just in case. Yeah, add, because it shows up in here. Maybe I need to refresh this really quick. I hope. Oh no, I did lose it. Okay. Good thing I downloaded the PGN first. Oh, that's lit. I have 1,000 games remaining, almost. Let me. Where is the analysis? Your chat is too silent. Yeah, kiss me. I mean, it happens, right? There's only a couple people that sort of watch. A lot of people shadow watch, I think, and there's only like maybe 5 viewers. Yeah, I mean, like, what was I gonna say? I mean, you can always like ask people to like, hey, check out this guy, self promo. But like for me, like, I'm okay with it. For me, it's more about like showing the game and then having a place to like, share my love of chess, right? But I'm always happy to engage with people who come through. I think Hound was in here earlier. He dipped in to say hi, since I haven't streamed in a while, and that's always nice. And I'm always glad like when you come through, kiss me. Yeah. All right, let me enter this PGN. Where is? Wait. Did I miss something? New game? Oh, here we go. Load PGN. Can I drag and drop this? Oh shit. Nope, I can't. Load. All right, here we go. So let me. Awesome. This is saved well. So let me change this. 1834. Close. All right. Let's hope this saves right. Yeah. Refresh. Ah, fuck. I take that back. It is not being saved correctly. Let me delete. Actually, let me edit the PGN manually. Maybe that will. Oh wait, no. Let me redrag this. Load PGN. Drag. Oh shit. Oops. Copy paste. Copy pasta. All right, let me do this right here. 1834. There we go. Load. And then let's see the details. Is this perfect? Okay. Yep. There you go. Where is it?
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, awesome. So let me refresh this beach. Yeah, there we go. Let me. How do I rename this? Ah, there we go. Edit. Game 1. Awesome. Yo, I'm excited. Recently added. Oh, that's. Oh wait, no. Date played event name. No, that's not what I want. Probably just date played. Dang it. Does it actually flip? Ascending? Okay. Yeah, that's a. All right. So. Yeah, that's that. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think 23. Let me do one more game. Or maybe not. It's about like 1 hour, so I mean, usually I just try to stream for like 1 hour to chill out. But yeah, let me do one more analysis and then I will dip out for the night. Delete. All right, so last game. Let's see. So this is also Adolf Anderson versus a Jean Dufresne. Or Dufresne. I can't pronounce French. But yeah, the Evergreen Game, Berlin, 1852, and Evans Gambit. Let me. Oops. I'm just trying to put my bookmark in the place so I don't lose it. All right, so the game intro. Oh crap, this is a long ass one. Like the Immortal Game, this encounter did not take place under tournament conditions, but was a friendly game just for the pleasure of playing chess. It has certainly given a great deal of pleasure to generations of enthusiasts ever since, and to this day, to this day, articles appear now and then in chess magazines with some new nuance in the analysis of Anderson's great combination. The game starts with a sharp Evans Gambit, one of the most popular openings of the day. Dufresne chooses a somewhat offbeat sideline, losing a little time to frustrate the smooth development of White's position. Anderson achieves a powerfully centralized position, and while Black tries to generate play on the flanks, White wrenches attention back to Black's king, stranded in the center. With a sudden, although must be said, unnecessary knight sacrifice. Dufresne, though, has considerable counterplay against the White King, making for a thrilling finale. When he misses his best chance to stay in the game, Anderson pounces with the dazzling queen sacrifice to force an extremely attractive checkmate. Ooh, beauty, beauty. All right, let's check this out. How many moves is it? This is, oh shit, this is like, it says 25 moves, but this is like 5 pages of like commentary. So I'm just like, that is a, oh, where is it? There's a,
Bruh.
yep. All right, so let me get rid of that. Let me put this up. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4. Oh, this is Evans. Yeah. Why am I looking at the moves? All right. So take C3, bishop A5, and D4 is not the move now. And also says knight E7 is the preference of many modern players. I also know Nemo, like aka Nemsko. She actually likes bishop D6, and when I saw her play it and like talk about this sort of defense after accepting the Evans Gambit, I can see why. And I would actually, personally, if I ever played E5 as black, I would try that against Evans Gambit. Let's see. So next move, D4. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, for me, I'm just like,
Nope.
I don't want this. Because take, like, this is pinned. Why? Yeah. Oh, it says D4 is the modern preference, but take, I am assuming that's, yeah, I mean the book goes into a lot of detail after like the D6 line. But that is not I mean, yeah, there maybe it's like opening theory, so I'm just like, I'll skip it and I'll go to continue on with the game. Castle D3. And yeah, I don't like that at all. So it says that D takes C3 is the compromised defense, giving White a massive attack. Oh shit. All right, let's see this. Queen B3, Queen F6. Here, Queen G6. Knight takes C3. Oop. And it says Bishop A3 is less convincing, but it is played quite a bit sometimes. Oh shoot. Oh, it just ends at Knight C3. Okay. And alternatively, says here, D6 brings about the normal quote-unquote position of the Evans, presumably because it can be reached via many natural move orders. It offers White fair compensation and attacking chances due to his fine center and good development. So there you go. All right, so let's go back to D3. Holy crap. D3, Queen takes. Oh no, Queen B3. So naturally, White plays for the attack, immediately targeting the weak F7 pawn right here, rather than wasting time capturing the D3 pawn. Also, it says like Rook E1 may be a better way to pursue this aim, because you put the rook on the open center file, pointing right at the enemy king. So Queen B3, Queen F6, E5, Queen G6. Okay. Oh, also, like some of you, if you're catching this on the replay, you might wonder why this doesn't work. And it doesn't work because you win the piece. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, check. Fork. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, so rook e1, knight e7, and the idea is bishop here to play this. Although I don't know why it can't be played now, but let's go here. So we do this pressure on this diagonal, which is very common. So b5 is the move here that black played, which is question mark, exclamation mark. This is truly this is the first truly 19th century move of the game, and is reminiscent of Kiritsky's b5 and the Immortal Game, which we just went over in the last one in the King's Gambit. Rather than try to defend carefully and to return the pawn if necessary in due course to deaden white's initiative, black lashes out with a counter sacrifice of a pawn. To a modern player, the logic is hard to see. Black's only consolation for white's lead in development is its extra pawn, the one on d3 cannot survive in the long term, and healthy unweakened pawn structure. These advantages are thrown away on a whim, black hoping for some sort of counterattack on the b file and the a8 h1 diagonals. Yeah, while it is true that black does secure some counter threats, to start a tactical shootout from a strategically inferior position is a policy doomed to fail. Oh, all right. Yeah. It's sort of like little guy trying to bully the big guy, sort of like that. Yep. And it also says like a6 is much more logical because it prepares that advance. Not logical, exact wording. a6 would prepare the b pawn's advance and give black more realistic hope. I mean, fluffing it up a little bit, I guess. Yeah. So queen takes, rook b8, makes sense. Queen a4, bishop b6. Yeah, staring down the threat of a gun. Oh. Also, castle fails. And the reason being that this loses a bishop. Yeah. Knight bd2. So development, block a pawn, putting the knight likely here. And, there's all sorts of goodies for sure. Yeah. And so, bishop b7. So, black has fully developed all his minor pieces. Knight e4. Yep, so this is the idea I had already. Queen f5. Oh, shit. Yeah, I am, where is it? Right here. Yeah, this does not look good at all. Actually, white decides to take this first. Putting pressure on this discovered attack. And here. So, instead of this one that I proposed, instead, Adolf plays knight f6. Check. Yep, very good. Because if take, then you get this back. So it's not really a true sacrifice. It's like a pseudo sacrifice. Yeah. Also, it says like instead of a sacrifice, you could also try to win material. Here. Queen e6, bishop c4, and then yeah, you win the queen. Because if the queen goes here, this discover check wins the queen. But yeah, this is good stuff. So take rook here, trying to get some counterattacks. So this is like what the intro mentioned, where like black has like all his pieces developed and is getting a counterattack on the white king. So rook ad1. So interestingly enough, this move was criticized by Lasker, Emmanuel Lasker, former world champion, back in like the 1800s, I think too. And Lasker suggested actually bishop e4, but there is a fudge load of sidelines that I don't want to get into, so I'll leave it at this move. Oh, shoot. Rook ad1. And so queen takes f3. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm just like,
Gotcha, bitch!
well, almost, right? As black, that's what I'm thinking, because like you win a piece, you are almost going to checkmate on g2. But apparently this is actually a question mark. Now white wins actually. Was it +2? Very interesting. Okay, and there's also like a bunch of sidelines for alternative black moves. Oh shoot. There's like two there's like 2A, 2B, 2B1, 2B2, 2B3. Holy cow. 3 moves, 4 moves. Okay, there's like a bunch. Yeah, there's a lot of lines. But basically we'll keep with main lines, so wow. Check. This one is great. The reason being if knight takes, I think we get this. Yeah, knight takes e7 question mark. Now white gets mated. Oh, black gets mated by force. Also like if something like this or this. If this happened, discover check wins queen, right? If the other one happens, what does happen? Do we do here? Yeah, I think we go here too. Let me check the alt line. Yeah, you still take rook takes d7. Okay. So knight takes e7. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's no sidelines after like this move. After knight takes e7, it goes straight into like the winning sequence. So instead, let me go over. The 23. Oh shoot. Okay. No, there's like a lot of analysis right here. So I'm just trying to figure out if I want to dive deep into it. But you know what? Maybe not. I'll just go straight into like the winning combination. Yeah. So here, queen takes. Yep. There we go. King takes. Bishop f5, double check. Rook check and bishop check, looking very good. So these squares are no go. Also, if king goes here, this is actually a beautiful checkmate. Like king c6, bishop d7. I am just like, woo. Yep. All right, so king e8. So check here, king here, and bada bing, bada boom. That is a beautiful checkmate. Yeah. 1 second. I think I might have forgotten. Yeah, I totally forgot about the lessons from the last game. I'm gonna go over it really quickly, maybe. Should I? Not really. I think it's self-explanatory. No, I'll revisit it. So for this game specifically, play the lessons from this game. There's 3. So first one is play in the center has more effect than play in the wings. Oh, play as a noun. Everyone knows this, of course, but it is all too easily forgotten in the heat of the battle. Number 2. Always analyze variations with double checks extremely carefully, however improbable they may look. So like sort of like this thing right here. Like there's a double check, and on the surface you may be like, I'm giving up my queen for a pawn for a double check. I don't know what to do here. But actually it's a checkmate. Yeah. Oof. And then last lesson for this game. Before playing a spectacular combination, check to see whether there's a simpler or safer way to win cleanly. Unless, of course, you want to play a brilliancy that is still being talked about a century and a half later. In which case, play the sacrifice and keep your fingers crossed. And don't blame me if you follow that advice and go on to lose. Haha, snarky sense of humor. Alright, so let's go back to game 2. Oh, wait, no, let me fill in the details for this game. Yep. Alright. Details, here we go. White is Adolf Anderson. Jean Dufresne. Fresnay. Anderson. Ah! Oh, please tell me that. Okay, the game is still here. Berlin. 1852. Alright. Let's see this. Close. No! Clear. Okay. I guess I have to do that. Events. Oh, Evergreen game. Here we go. The Evergreen game. Nice. I like this. Yep. All right. Booked. All right. Oh, wait, no. I have to reopen it back up. Let me save this first and then go back to the lessons. All right. So let me, where is this? Let me go back to my library. It's a refresh. Oh crap. Oh no. It's out of order. Oh fuck. Oh no. How do I want to do this? Okay. Now I'll do it on my own time. I'll like reorganize it because this actually annoys me. Like 2, 1, 3. But yeah, actually I'll rename it later because I have to delete and re-add. All right, so back to game 2, the Mortal game. So analyze. So the lessons in this one, game 2, were that 1, it goes without saying Black was punished in this game for his lack of respect for development. He had fun with his queen, but this was short-lived. And then remember that like during the course of this game, like Black's queen was like all out and about. White had a great lead in development and quite a bit of space actually. Like this is at the point where like Black's like, yeah, where is it?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean like at this point you're sort of like in trouble here, right? So lesson number 2. In the so-called romantic era of chess, defensive technique was not very well developed, and sacrifices tended to be readily accepted. Hence, Anderson's bishop d6 was a good practical bet, but such a move could prove unwise against a modern grandmaster. And I think we went over this one where is it d4? Nope, no. D6 here. No, I think I had a sideline prepped. No. Could be wrong. Oh yeah, this was the sideline. Yeah. So queen, so like as Black you would take and then not take the rook, but then you would play queen b2 here because this pawn. So yeah, in that case you would be pretty solid, I think. Yeah, -4. I'm looking at the analysis right here. -4. And then the last lesson, which is not really a lesson, but the author's being a bit cheeky. The Brian counter gambit, which is this thing right here, b5, is a very dodgy opening. Just ask Gary Kasparov. And then as well, there was this sequence. No, not that one. No, not that one. Oh, this one. This is the one where like Nigel Short was playing white and then Gary was playing black, and then he lost in like 15 moves because of this opening. So yeah, Gary Kasparov lost playing Black King's Gambit. Yep. Awesome. So thank you everyone who popped in and popped out or is catching the replay. I will be back, tomorrow, the next time I stream, with the next probably 3 games, because I think 3 games is probably like the right time. About like an hour 15ish back to back, going through a decent amount of lines. Yeah, I'm gonna send the raid over to someone else and then close it out. Thank you everyone for watching. All right, peace.